Welcome to the Voice of Reason Sports Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the show, leave a comment, and click that like button. Thanks for joining us for another edition of the Voice of Reason Sports Podcast. This is the Marvelous One with Don and Philosophikal. Back at it again. Today, we're going to continue our review of the NFL divisions with the AFC East. This division may seem as if it was dominated by the Bills, but the Bills, they only lost 3 games, but 2 came to the Dolphins and the Jets. And the Bills swept the Pats, but they seem to get a good fight out of the Dolphins and the Jets. So looking at the division, the Dolphins round out the Dolphins were second at 9-8. The Pats were 8-9. The Jets ended at 7-10. And so looking at the schedule, fellas, right? This division has interconference play with the AFC West, and they have intra-conference play against the NFC East, and the 17th game is going to be against the NFC South. So let's go into our predictions, man. Let's see how this is all going to end out. We'll start with Phil. What you got, Phil?
Yeah, all right. So let's get this started. AFC East, I have winning this division the Miami Dolphins, right? With 11 wins. They're gonna win 11 games this year, right? Let me tell you why. Of course, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. I love the coach. Their defense is strong. They went out and made some moves on the running game. So I really think they're going to win 11 games this year. That defense is going to be strong. I love the coaching. Potentially, other than Bill Belichick, second best coach in this division. Second place, the Jets. Right. I have them winning 9 to 10 games. Aaron Rodgers, Hall of Fame. Not really much to be said there. They got made some moves in the offseason, unless I say getting Aaron Rodgers, good defense. I love their running game. I think they're going to be a lot better this year. They won 7 games last year. I think they will win 2 to 3 more with Aaron Rodgers. Third place, I'm sorry, are the Bills. Let me tell you why. I don't like the coaching. I think this Stephon Diggs news of him being unhappy in training camp is legit. I think Josh Allen takes a step back. They still haven't solidified the offensive line. They have not solidified the running game. And the defense is going to be strong, but I really think they're going to take a little bit of a step back. So I got them winning 8 games. And fourth place, I'm sorry, Patriots. I think you guys are going to win 6 to 7 games. This is the thing. Bill Belichick, since Tom Brady has left the Patriots, they have not gotten dynamic. I like Mac Jones. They have not done anything to address the wide receiver position. Of course, they've always been known to have a strong running game, defense good. They just shenanigans last year with their coaching staff. As I said, I like Mac Jones. I think he will be better this year, but they're not very dynamic on the wide receiving position. And they will be in fourth place. I have them winning about 6 to 7 games this year. So that's my prediction. Dolphins, Jets, Bills, and Patriots.
Wow. So you got the Bills taking a really step back. Wow. They're falling apart. You're saying they're going 8-9.
8-9. Yeah, the Stephon Diggs news is serious. I don't like their coaching staff.
Wow.
Josh Allen, to me, I think takes a little bit of a step back. They have not developed the running game. Offensive line is still a problem. Defensive coach, you know how I feel about defensive coaches.
Wow.
I think Bill's going to take a step back. And I think the Jets are better than them. The Jets are better than them.
Okay. So, all right. Well, it sounds like the Bills stink the way you're describing them. I mean, you don't like anything about it. You don't like the coach. You don't like the offensive line. You don't like the quarterback. You don't like the run game.
Damn. There'll be 3 teams out of it. I think 3 teams out of this division are going to make the playoffs. The Bills are going to make the wild card. They're going to make the playoffs, though. They'll make the playoffs.
8-9?
8-9. They'll make the playoffs.
Damn.
They'll make the playoffs. Watch. 3 teams out of this division will make the playoffs.
They can't make the playoffs at 8-9, dude. That's nearly impossible. They have to win the division. But okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll clean all this stuff up at the end.
Okay. All
right. Done.
Hey, before I start, let me go in and that's me spraying that odorific, man. All that daggone trash he talking. I had to spray the rum. Man, that stinks.
You see, I got my hand on my head.
Damn.
All right. Okay.
Just go and put
Totally.
that out there right now.
Feelings over facts.
Okay, let's get it started. So my opening remarks. As I said before, the NFC belongs to the Phillies and the 49ers. You know, right now, everybody else is fighting for runner-up and second place and consolation gifts. You know, I don't even know why we talked about the NFC, but we did. And I'm glad it's over with. Now we can talk about the AFC where we play some real damn football. So let me go ahead and break this thing down. Let me go ahead and break this thing down for you.
We're developing in the NFC.
Let me go ahead and develop it. I don't even know what you call it.
We're developing young talent in the NFC. We'll get there next year.
Hey, can I get my time back? Thank you. Right now, so my predictions, I start off with the Bills. The Bills did great last year, but I got them, I named their season now or never. They did pretty good last year. They was 13-3. Record was real impressive, but they failed to make it to the AFC title game. And I think that moving forward, I think they got a Madden 23 quarterback and Josh Allen. I think they got a Hall of Fame Russian with Von Millers, and also I think Stephon Diggs. He got over his attitude issues with him, so I think they're going to be doing pretty well moving forward. I got them going 12-5. I got them being -1 from last year, and that's because of the tough schedule that they had. I don't think they're going to open up that tough. Now let's move on to this next one. Number 2, I got the Jets. I got the Jets, man. I got 2 words. Aaron freaking Rodgers, better known as Mr. 4-time MVP. And I read this book before. That's what it's called. Old Quarterbacks with a New Life. I saw it in the 2020 Bucks. I saw it in and also in the Rams. I thought that I was supposed to see it with the Broncos, but that was a terrible disaster. But old quarterbacks moving on to teams, they've been flourishing pretty good. So I got him making a big move. And right now, I think that he's making the transitions. He's taking less money. So that means he's opening up the market in order to grab some key parts. Also, I think the Jets right now, they have a real good feeling heading into the regular season. Plus, their defense was lights out last year. Even though their offense stunk it up every game. But the defense had them in the game.
Yeah.
I think right now the Jets are in a position to give the Bills a real good run for their money. And even make the playoffs. And here's the other part that everybody got to pay attention to, because the first week is going to be real tough, because right now I got them, opening up a real tough gate, their first 6 games. But if they can go above 500 in their first 6 games, I got them making a real good run to the AFC Championship game. And then, being in the driver's seat, because Aaron Rodgers can always turn it up, but he never played with a lights out defense. And that's going to be different. You having a Hall of Fame quarterback that can rest on the defense and really doesn't have to take risks unnecessarily. I think that's just going to play pivotal for the Jets moving forward. Now let's look at number 3 team, Miami Dolphins. This was a hard one for me, because I like I like the coach, his first year coach. He did pretty good, but they made the playoffs big, first time since 2016. Yeah, they had a lot of defensive troubles, and no excuses, with the injury plague season that they had. They struggled to keep the offense from moving the ball down the field at will, and that resulted in their defensive coordinator getting fired. And now they got a new one, Vic, coming on, and now he's trying to, he's trying to change everything around. They did some key acquisitions. Ramsey was a key acquisition, but he got hurt. So that's the reason that they fell back so far from me, because I had them looking like they were second, but they still going to have to pick it up on defense. And I think Ramsey was going to come with that attitude that they actually needed. They got David Long and also Deshaun Elliott that's actually supposed to, round up and help make some of that run on defense. I think they got enough talent on that team, enough knowledge, and the ingenuity with that offensive coach. They're just missing one key piece, and I think that's the running back. I don't think they know what they're going to get at the running back position that's going to put them in position to put teams in fear. And also, keynote, I got a big question. Tua. He's a big question. Can he last? Can they keep him on the field? Because right now, that's the difference maker. Yep. Everything that I talked about is the same thing I would have said last year. Tua is the difference maker. I mean, you got people, you got receivers that can create separation. You got an offensive coach that can actually put people in key positions, but can you stay on the field? Just think about it. He's trying to stretch out plays that are dead. And that's how he got hurt. And that's the same time that's the same way he got hurt in Alabama. You know, he tried, if he just threw the ball away instead of trying to stretch out that play. Hey, he needs to follow Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning knew he didn't have any wheels. He was just, as a matter of fact, he didn't throw the ball away. He just fell on the ground. Just fall on the ground. Just fall on the ground. Let's fight another day. And I think once he learns how to do that and learns how to stay on the field, I think Miami's going to be a problem. But I don't think that they can keep Tua on the field. And I don't think they have a backup quarterback in the position to lead them moving forward. So I think for all intents and purposes, I got them losing momentum. I got them going at 8 and 9. You know, I really don't see them doing too much. They're gonna be a nice to watch team. They're gonna put up some fantasy numbers, but they're not gonna put up the most important numbers, which is wins. And last but not least, the guy that's on the hot seat. You know,
there you go with this.
Yeah. Let's talk about this, man.
You go.
I remember the days. I remember the days when I could throw a rock blindfolded with my left hand and hit a Patriots fan. Where are you now? Where are you now? Stand up. Can't be found. Can't be found. You know, and that's what I'm talking about. And guess what? They used to be on top. Those days are over.
Those days are over?
Those days are long
And so
gone.
Bill Belichick, you say that you're on the hot seat, you're going to get fired, right?
And here's why he's going to get fired. Because that season that he had last year, I was not impressed. And it was an utter embarrassment to the Patriots and what they've done since Tom Brady has actually left the team. In all seriousness, I mean, keynotes. Eagles, Dolphins, Jets, Cowboys, Saints. That's 0-5 opening up the season. That's 0-5. That's 0-5, big boys and girls. If that's not a hot seat, and don't get me wrong, him and Rob, I mean, friendship, I got it. It can only go but so far, and I think they going to agree to part ways. And that's how the breakup's going to end. Because right now, I got Belichick testing his patience. Because look at the decisions that he made last year, putting a defensive coach coaching the offense, and then blaming a young quarterback.
Yep.
That was disgraceful. Things you don't do. That's what Belichick should be right. That's what his book should be called. Things you don't do when you're a winner. And it's been poorly managed. He's always had, and I think Tom Brady has been covering him up for years because look at the Patriots. The Patriots never draft well. They never draft well. Everything they have acquired has been through free agency. And guess what? Tom Brady cleaned up the mess.
They don't draft offense well. Let's say that.
So looking at the team, man, I got Bill Belichick, man. He sound like an OJ song, man. You know the OJ song? I really miss
the OJs.
Brady.
I thought you were about OJ Simpson.
Yeah, you're coming back home.
Yeah.
I can't win. I'm all alone. He sound like the OJs, baby. He ain't been winning since Tom Brady had left.
Oh man, stop it!
His whole season trash.
They did make the playoffs a couple years ago.
They made the playoffs 2 years ago.
They made the playoffs 2 years ago.
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about another song. You know, Jimmy Jam made it. Bing, bing, bing. What have you done for me lately? That dude gonna start off 0-5, man.
I guess all Super Bowl coaches, according to Donna, are on the hot seat.
He's going to start off 0-5.
What are those 5 games again?
He starts off with the Eagles, Dolphins, Jets, Cowboys, Saints.
Jets is a winnable game, and
Cowboys is a winnable game.
Stop playing.
You think those
0
They're
and
gonna
5.
be
You
0
heard it
and
here
5.
first.
At
So
best,
here's the thing.
at best,
He starts
2
off
and 3.
0 and 5. Do you have him keeping his job?
Yes,
Yeah, it's Bill Belichick.
it's Bill Belichick,
He's
and he's not going to
yeah, it's
start
Bill.
0 and 5.
Yeah,
Choke
they're
yourself.
not going to fire Bill Belichick, especially not in the
Choke
middle
yourself.
of the season. Especially
That's
not
the
in the middle of the
problem.
season.
That's the problem. That he's won so much that he may lose and feel good.
I predict that it was going to be 2 and 3 to start the season.
Yeah, I'm predicting 2 and 3.
2 and 3, and then
I'm
they're
predicting
gonna
2
pick
and
it
3.
up towards the middle of the
Who's he
season.
gonna beat? He's not gonna beat the Eagles.
Nope.
No.
Not gonna beat the Dolphins.
Maybe.
Dolphins 50-50.
That's
They
a
always
winnable
play-
game.
That's a winnable game.
No, not early in the season. Tua is still playing good ball.
Not early in the season. Not early in the season.
Tua,
It's a divisional game.
It's a divisional game. Patriots always play tough in the
man,
division.
choke yourself. Stop it. And he's gonna lose against the Jets.
Cowboys. They always play the Jets tough, and the Cowboys is a winnable game.
No, it's not.
Dak Prescott. I mean, okay.
I take Prescott over goddamn Jones. Stop playing.
So
Debatable.
They have no offensive. Listen, they have no offensive weapons.
I want to get to your Bills take, right? You think the Bills are going to win 12 games? You're talking about they made the playoffs last year. They barely beat the Dolphins in the playoffs. And then they played the Bengals in the second round and got destroyed. And you act like the Bengals are a slouch. So, and the Bills didn't make any improvements over the offseason.
they didn't need to.
They didn't make any improve. They didn't fix their offensive line, and they did not fix the run game.
They didn't
What's
need
the
to.
fix? I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, what's the fix?
Okay.
13
But they
13.
had Josh Allen running around. He was halfway injured last season.
13-3. You got people biting their fingers, man. Eating a
Okay.
good meal.
Okay.
You gonna change the ingredients? That's what you do.
Phil don't like winning.
No,
He
that's
don't
not what I
like that.
said. That's not
You know,
Josh Allen was
Vikings went 13-3. He doesn't like that.
was Josh Allen not hurt last year?
He got hurt, and they still won.
He got hurt
games.
last year.
And then
Everybody gets hurt. It's called football, boys and girls.
Yeah, he got hurt.
It's the AFC.
It's not. It's the way he was getting hurt. He was running for his life last year.
No, he wasn't. Man.
Every quarterback runs for his life. Stop.
Okay.
But he got it was a strip sack where he hurt his elbow.
They barely beat the Dolphins in the playoffs with a backup quarterback, a rookie quarterback last year, and they got mollywopped against the Bengals last year.
And that tells you that the design
and they made no
offense
changes
has with the Dolphins.
Dude.
Okay.
Stop playing, Phil.
Dolphins made some improvements this year.
No,
they made some improvements.
They knew they were playing an inferior team, and they played down to their talent. That's all that happened.
I don't believe that. That's the playoffs. I don't believe that.
They played down to the Dolphins.
It's the playoffs. It doesn't matter who you playing. You can beat any of us any Sunday.
And you said it best. They get a new quarterback that they have no film on, and so they had to prepare for him. They didn't know what to expect. The Bills will be fine, man. Look, is the gentleman from Baltimore done?
I yield my time back to you, Marv. I yield my time.
All right, let's move on. Let me clean up this mess here. So, before I move on, hang on. Who did you have? You had the Bills going 12-5. What did you have? The Jets.
Hey, pay attention when I talk. I'm going down one more time.
Well, you didn't give me their records. You just told me. You just told me who was going to lead. You had the Jets, Dolphins, and Pats.
Can I get my time back?
Well, I haven't given you your time back. I'm asking the questions here.
Okay, go ahead.
What are the records? You told me the Jets, Dolphins, and Pats. You didn't give me their record.
So I'm gonna start from the top one more time. I got the Bills
here we go.
Going 12-5. You know, that's one off from last year. I got the Jets going 10-7. And that's because they got a tough record and they're gonna start off real hard, but I think they're gonna start off above 500, in the first 6 games, which is big problems up front. I got Miami, I got them falling back. I got them being at 8-9. I got them missing the playoffs, and that's due to Tua. I don't think they can keep them healthy and stay on the field.
Right.
And I got the Pats stinking it up. I wanted to say 6-11, but I was generous.
Wow.
I gave them 7-10.
I said the same thing, 7-10.
7-10. And that's being nice.
They won 7 games last year with the worst team.
They went,
and that's why I wanted to go 6. But I didn't want to be emotional.
They went 8-9 last season.
Oh, I'm sorry. 8 wins.
And
I didn't want to be emotional.
Well, we know you dislike Bill Belichick because blasted the Ravens a couple of times in the
And Mike
playoffs.
Tomlin.
So yeah, and Mike Tomlin because
Hey, we got two Super Bowl
he's
coaches.
blasted
Watch
the
your mouth.
Ravens in the
And
playoffs.
Super Bowl coaches.
I got two
yeah.
Super Bowls. Watch your mouth.
And Joe Burrow because
think
he's
I hate-
manhandled the Ravens over the years too.
I got two
I
Super
hate
Bowls.
winning
and I ain't
quarterbacks.
cheating.
He hates winning coaches.
Well, yes, he hates winning coaches and you hate winning quarterbacks.
Winning
All right,
coaches,
move it on.
I yield my time back.
Yeah, all right. Thank you. I appreciate it from the gentleman from Baltimore. All right, man. Let me clean up this stuff, man, because you guys are talking some foolishness. Y'all not taking into account who they have to play. All right. Look, the Bills go in with a first place schedule, right? So they got a first place schedule, but the Bills are still a good team. Like I told you, they swept the Pats and they split with the Jets and the Dolphins, and they lost. The other loss they got, that other third loss came to the Vikings off the weird fumble at the goal line that forced the game into overtime, and then the Vikings won it. And you know, the Vikings, Kirk Cousins didn't have much left in that game too. He nearly bowed out. But yeah, anyway, I got the Bills winning this division. I think this is simple. I mean, you know, you guys Phil talking with feelings, not facts. Bills are going to win this division. They got some chippies on the schedule, right? So, like I told you guys, the 17th game is against the NFC South teams. So, guess who's first in the NFC South? The Tampa Bucks. So, the Bills get the Bucks. That's a cupcake for the Bills. So, but hey, they're going to take a step back. I got the Bills winning 11-10 games. I'm going to go with 11. I'm going to say they're going to go 11-6. They're going to take a step back by 2 games. I mean, 3 games. So, hey, it is what it is. It's a little tougher this year. They got a first place schedule. The Jets are better, so it's going to be tough for them. Next, come on, Jets, Jets. Jets are going to be second in this division, right? The Jets with Aaron Rodgers, that was their only problem last season. Poor quarterback play, right? This team won 7 games last season with poor quarterback play, in which they lost 6 games in a row. They lost the last 6 games. That's insane. They were 7-4 and lost 6 straight games because of poor quarterback play. So now they finally got a quarterback. They got a defensive coach that's going to get that defense playing. The Jets are going to be better, right? They split with all the teams in the division, but I think Aaron Rodgers is going to stabilize things. They got some chippies, some cupcakes on the schedule. They got the Texans, they got the Falcons, they got the Browns. So they got a 4th place schedule. So that helps them with it. So I got the Jets going 10-7, coming second in this division. All right. Hold on to your caps. I know you guys are going to be upset with this pick. I got the Pats coming in 3rd with a winning record too. You guys are crazy.
Turn off your mic.
The Pats went 8-9. They finished the season 8-9. They ended the season 1-3. So they were in the playoff hunt, and they kind of fell apart towards the end. But they're coming back this year. Hey, that was with a defensive coordinator as the offensive coordinator. So now this year they're coming with Bill O'Brien as the offensive coordinator. So they kind of solved that problem. Just the fact that they won 8 games last season with a defensive coordinator calling plays is insane. But they should get better this year. I got them going 9-7. Mac Jones is the starting quarterback. There's no more confusion with that. They're going 9-7. And plus their schedule, playing with a 3rd place schedule, they get the Colts, they get the Saints. So they get some games that's very winnable, especially the Colts games. That's totally winnable for them. So I got the Pats going 9-7. Yes, the beginning of the schedule is tough for them. I got it going 2-3, but they're finishing out strong. Pats 9-8. 3 teams out of this division. Book it. I said it.
Hey, no. I'm booking this one.
Wait a minute. 3 teams? Wait a minute. 3 teams out of this division in the playoffs?
No, they won't make it. It'll be 2.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I think the Steelers are going to get that last spot over the Pats. But
now you trying to make
I'll get to that.
Trying to make my blood boil.
I'll get to that.
You trying to make my blood boil.
Mm-hmm. We had that discussion already. But anyway, went through the games. based through their schedule. Yeah, tough at the beginning, weak towards the end. And lastly, I got the Dolphins, 7-10, right? Dolphins going in with a second place schedule. So they get the Ravens. They get the Titans. I think the Titans are going to be better this year. They get the Panthers. So that's kind of a cupcake. But hey, Don, you said it earlier. Tua, I'm concerned. I don't know if he can play through the entire season. And I got to ask myself, I got to look it up. Who's the backup? That guy's going to get some playing time. He better be ready. Look, every game, he should have his helmet on and the playbook nearby. Because there's a chance he's going to play. I got to figure out who that guy is because he better be ready. Because I'm not sure. Who is it?
Skylar Thompson is his name.
No, they're gonna have to bring in somebody else. They're gonna wait to some cuts to bring in a veteran quarterback that knows what he's doing.
And then he bagging groceries somewhere like Kirk Cousins was.
Yeah.
What you're telling me is the Patriots with no wide receivers, a lesser than coach.
And hold on. And
wait,
no quarterback.
Wait. Whoa.
No, Mac Jones is not bad. Mac Jones, I would take Mac Jones over Tua.
Stop it.
I would take
when
Mac
have
Jones
you
over
known the Patriots since Randy Moss? When is the last time the Patriots had one of these outstanding receivers that ran a 4.4 something in the draft? No, the Patriots always come in with these. They never had it. They always come in with these guys that you don't think highly of, and they turn out to be decent.
A Hall of Fame quarterback. They also had a Hall of Fame quarterback.
That is true.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Tom Brady back there. This is just one. And two, it's a totally different era. You got to have some weapons.
Yeah, they had a Hall of Fame quarterback that they drafted in the 7th round. You didn't think Tom Brady was going to be anything.
Hold on. Let's go.
And even before Tom Brady, they had Drew Bledsoe.
But let's state this real quick. Mac Jones, I would not let him start in arena football.
Why not?
Wow.
Mac Jones is a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Terrible.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, I would not let him start in arena football.
Oh man, you crazy. Stop it, Don.
Mac Jones is good.
He's good, man.
He's the third best quarterback in the division.
Oh, well, that's not saying anything. But
He's a practice quarterback.
Well, a practice quarterback.
What's the echo in here? Practice quarterback.
Man, stop it, man.
Oh wow, you're definitely going feelings over facts. Wow,
yeah.
Facts.
Totally feelings over facts.
Hey, bro, you got the Pats being in third place.
Yep.
With no weapons.
When have you known the Patriots to have any weapons?
Listen,
that's why
Hall of Fame quarterback.
Look what happened after Tom Brady left.
They went to the playoffs. What are you talking about? They went to the playoffs after Tom Brady left.
Look up how many games did they win that year, Marv?
10.
They won 8 games that year.
No, they didn't. They didn't make the playoffs with 8 wins. Look it up.
Okay.
Look it up.
Hey, I'm gonna need some feedback from the audience, man. I mean, I know we got subscribers out there. Don't make it seem like it's just me. Somebody need to dial in and let Marv and Phil have it. This is idiot. These idiots. The picks are terrible.
Dude, look.
Stop it. I need
to our
people
listeners
to chime
out there,
in, man.
Let us know who your picks are. Who do you have winning this division? And matter of fact, if we got some fans out there or fans of a team in the AFC East, let us know. Let us know where we're wrong. Because when I look at this and I look at the schedule, this is what I come up with. This is the Bills' division to lose. The Jets with Aaron Rodgers are much better. Patriots still have Bill Belichick. I don't care what you say. It's Bill Belichick. They're coming in third. And I think the Dolphins, hey, they had a good run last season. They got a lot of talent in the receiver positions. And the defense plays well, but the quarterback can't stay healthy. And it's not like they got Teddy B back there waiting to help him out. No.
So I will say this. You won't say
that they won 10 games. That's what
I will.
Say.
Well, actually, we've been ranting about Don saying Bryce Young's not going to win 10 games. Mac Jones was there 2021 rookie won 10 games.
Yeah, I know. So that's what I said, Phil. I know.
So okay, 10 games. 10 games.
You said they went to the playoffs 8-9.
Hey, once again,
where
Don was right.
Well, were you right?
Don was right. Okay, but Carolina would not win 10 games. But again, The Patriots aren't winning 9 games.
Whoa, stop. What was Don right? I missed that.
Oh.
I'm always right. Let's put that on the record right now.
Please explain.
We said that there wasn't a rookie quarterback that hasn't won 10 games. But Belichick's been there. He's not a first-year head coach. So that's the last time a rookie quarterback won 10 games.
No, that's not true. Oh, yeah. That's the last time a rookie quarterback won 10 games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
But there's been plenty of rookie quarterbacks to win double-digit games. That's not amazing.
It's been a while.
I said there's never been a rookie quarterback with a new head coach to win the division.
All right. I mean, go ahead and stack it up, and they stop selling peanuts in the stands, and the cheerleaders are cheering with full sweatsuits on. I mean, how many things you going to talk about that's different before you just talk about what's on the field? Belichick is not throwing the football, and that's what we're talking about. He's not throwing the football. I'm telling you, Tom Brady made up for a lot of mishaps that was going on wrong in that organization. And hold on, and let's talk about the obvious, because everybody wants to skip over it, but I'm not. The Patriots got caught cheating, not one time, not two, but they got caught numerous times cheating. Whereas though they got draft picks taken from them from the NFL. And guess what? And nobody knew how deep the cheating was, because guess what? They protected the shield. So in all true honesty, I'm saying on top of having a Hall of Fame quarterback, they were cheating. And now that the Hall of Fame quarterback is gone and the cheating has stopped, we're seeing who they really are. And right now, I need y'all to wake up and understand that Belichick is a losing quarterback, just like the same way we talked about Popovich, and guess what? He's going to lose again. So Belichick is gone. Belichick is going 0-5, or for on a good day he can go 4-1. 4-1, you starting off a season. I mean 1-4.
Yeah, you got it right. 4-1.
No, you start off a season 1-4. You're bound to get fired.
Okay, all right.
And he's building on top of nothing, because that draft that he had last year was garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't draft well. So who cares if he's in the position to have good draft picks, because he doesn't draft well. So not only is he going to leave as the manager, he's going to leave totally as a GM, because he stinks at both.
What round was Tom Brady drafted in? You can say it. 7th.
How many years ago?
7th.
You're telling me the Dolphins are not better than the Patriots?
I'm telling you, the Dolphins
Thank you, Phil.
are not better than the Patriots.
Chime in, man.
With a quarterback that's injury prone. Yes.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
You do know the Dolphins made the playoffs last year, right?
I do know the Dolphins were 1 game better than the Pats last season, with Don telling me how trash the Patriots are. The Dolphins won 9 games. The Pats won 8. 1 game better.
Okay.
And they split. They split their games. So I don't believe the Dolphins are that much better.
I believe the Dolphins are going to win the division.
Yeah, that's not.
You guys keep saying video game numbers. Offense wins games in this league.
Every time you do that, Phil, every time you start off strong and then you go right down, Marv drag you right down that alley. Before you know it, bang, bang. There it is. Phil getting shot up again.
Look,
bang,
Miami.
Stop letting Marv take you down that daggone alley, man. Stop going.
Today, Miami. I'm saying today, not overall. Miami has the better coach.
Facts.
Better receivers.
Facts.
Not the better quarterback. Right?
They don't have the better coach.
I said no. I said going into this season. I didn't say overall.
They have the better coach. I would say
no. Not. Let's not do overall, because Belichick is a Hall of Fame coach.
Listen,
you can't discredit that. He's a Hall of Fame coach.
Listen, you're gonna get paid to win this year. Y'all sound like Cowboys fans. Your resume can only go but so far.
Well, that's why he's still coaching in the league, because of his resume.
Right now, I think he needs to get fired. Because he's
not getting fired.
No, listen. Did you hear what I said? Did you see? Listen to what I said. I said back in the day. I'm repeat it again. Let me look at my script. I wrote this. It was pretty good. I remember the days when I could throw a rock blindfolded with my left hand and hit a Patriots fan.
What's that got to do with Belichick?
Everything. He's not winning. And when you're not winning, guess what your fans do? They go hide. Same thing with those Steelers fans. Steelers aren't winning. Steeler Nation, stand up. They go hide. That's what people do when they don't win. They go hide.
The Steelers won 9 games last season with a rookie quarterback.
9 games last year
with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, that's coaching.
So, yes, that's definitely coaching.
And he's never had a losing season. Never.
So Sean McDermott,
who won 9 games?
The Steelers.
The Steelers won 9 games last season.
Trash.
So Sean McDermott, the Bills head coach, has had a lot of success with the Bills. He's gone 13-3 twice. He was 10-6 twice. Oh, I'm sorry, 10-6, and then 11 and
5. 4.
No, it was probably 11-6. I think it was last season. But anyway,
yeah.
He's had double-digit wins 4 straight seasons, and you think he's gonna fall off completely?
8
and
wins
just win 8 wins.
Completely.
That
8 wins is not that's not falling off.
From 13-3 to 8-9.
The division is better.
Hey Phil,
the division is better.
Down that street and you walking again.
Miami's better. The Jets are better.
Stop it, Phil. Stop it. Stop walking down that street. That's ludicrous what you just said.
Let's look at the Bills schedule, right? Let's look at the Buffalo Bills schedule, right? You're telling me, so you're still telling me that division's not great? Is that what you're telling me, Marv? Just tell me now.
I didn't say the division was not great. They can split with every team in the division, just like they didn't split with the Patriots, but they split with the Jets and Dolphins last season. I can see them splitting with them again.
Let's look here. First game of the season they played the Jets, right? That's gonna be a 50-50 game right there. Aaron Rodgers' first game as a Jet, 50-50. They can lose that game. Raiders, they're gonna win that.
Okay.
Commanders,
they're gonna win that.
That's a win. Dolphins, that's a 50-50 game.
That's a 50-50 game. Yep.
Jaguars are gonna win the AFC South this year. That's 50-50.
That is not 50-50. They're gonna beat the Jags.
They're gonna beat the Jags.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be closer than you think. Giants, that's a no-brainer. They
I knew you were gonna say they lose the Giants. Go ahead.
No, they're gonna beat the Giants. The Patriots, right? Patriots played them tough. No, Patriots always beat them first, so I think the Patriots
they'll split.
They'll split. Bucks, no brainer. Bengals, that's a loss. Broncos, that's a loss.
Hold on.
Broncos, that's a loss.
Hold on.
That's a
Bengals?
loss. That's a loss.
Is the quarterback still gonna be healthy?
Joe Burrow will be there by then. Joe Burrow. That's 7th game. He'll be there by then. Broncos, that's a loss. Jets.
That's a hold on. Broncos?
Yeah. I know he's being silly. Go ahead. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Jets, they gotta play him again. Eagles.
They'll beat them this time. You said they'll lose to them first time. They'll beat them this time. They're split.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They're split. Okay. Eagles lost. Chiefs lost.
Okay.
Now
tell me these last 4.
Cowboys.
That's a 50-50.
It's not 50-50. It's not 50. It's not 50-50. Chargers, that's 50-50.
Choke yourself.
Charles 50. Okay, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Chargers is 50-50. Patriots, that's we said they'll win 1, they'll beat them the second time. And Dolphins, they'll tie that.
They'll win this.
I got them sweeping the Patriots.
So wow. So you just named. So you just named.
That's 8 wins. That's 9 wins.
No, you just count. You just counted 10.
Okay, let me go back. Okay, let me go back. Right.
We know who ain't working the register.
1, 2.
You just
3.
counted 10 wins.
Okay. I said
I mean, and since I gave you
from 13 to 10.
I gave you the Broncos game since you want to claim that the Broncos are really good.
The Broncos are really good. Better coaching. They got better coaching.
Yeah, they got better coaching, but they're not beating the Bills. Stop it.
Okay.
Sean McDermott has won 10+ games, double-digit games, and
That
4
means
straight
nothing.
seasons.
Belichick's got 6 Super Bowls, and Don's trying to get him fired. That means nothing.
I ain't trying to get him fired. His record is.
That means nothing. That
His
means
record.
nothing. That means nothing, Mark. So don't do that. Don't do that. Double-digit wins, that means nothing. It's even if he goes from 13 to 10.
Well, okay. So if that means nothing, if history, the data, everything that's staring you right in your face means nothing, well, what means something? Just your feelings? Just because you feel that the Bills aren't good?
I'm saying the division is better. They haven't made any.
You got all the evidence right here. I tell you that the past 4 seasons, they won 10+ games, and they've dominated this division.
Facts.
And Sean McDermott, in his 5 seasons as a head coach, he's had 4 winning seasons.
Facts.
So you're saying they're going to win 10 games, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
They're going to win 10 games?
Plus.
Okay.
Facts.
10 plus.
10 games, right? I got them winning 8, right?
Which is crazy.
You know this is recorded.
And I've said, yeah, it is. It is. And I always say, you go back to the tape. He's got problems with Stephon Diggs. They haven't improved the running game. They haven't improved the offensive line.
So
same problems they had last year, and guess what? They rounded off 13.
The division, the Jets were bad last year.
Let me just say this, Phil, and I'll let you finish.
Okay.
Since you think only select teams have problems negotiating with their players, every team has negotiating.
No, we're not talking about every team.
Yeah, every team does. Every team has one player that's unhappy with the contract. They wrangle about the contract and they finally work out a deal, and then everything's fine. They send the player a card, a thank you card, and some flowers, and apologize. I'm sorry, we still love you. Come on home. It all works itself out. Look, you hadn't heard a peep out of Lamar Jackson.
See, there you go. There you go.
I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna walk with
send him a card.
I'm not gonna walk with you on that one.
Hey, with love from John Harbaugh, we love you.
We got you a new offensive coordinator.
We got you a new offensive coordinator.
Love Ravens.
You got your contract. It's not fully guaranteed.
He massaging you, right?
XOXO.
Hook.
Sincerely, John Harbaugh, we love you. That's it, man. It'll be fine. Stephon Diggs, he upset about his deal. He's gonna get it restructured. They're gonna send him some chocolates and some flowers and a card and say, Stephon, hey, look, man, it's not you, it's me. Let's work it out. That's all it is.
The Jets are better than the Bills. Now, the Jets are better. The Jets are better than the Bills right now. Are we gonna not argue that?
Maybe next season.
Okay.
Maybe next season, but not now.
We've had this discussion off air, Marv, about the Jets, and I said Aaron Rodgers.
I'm glad you ain't include me with that nonsense.
we would never get off the phone.
Well, look, this is not to say that Aaron Rodgers has not elevated that team, but it's going to take a little bit of time. He has to build a chemistry with his teammates.
How he elevate the team? Stop. By going to Taylor Swift concerts and stuff like that. Stop it.
But my point is,
he
needs time to build that chemistry with his.
He elevated
with his
what? Going to a couple of basketball games, WNBA games.
They had a terrible
Taylor Swift concerts.
They had a terrible
some money back at you this year because I'm gonna take it again next year.
How many wins did the Jets have last year?
He ain't do nothing on the field yet.
The Jets had what? 8 wins last year? 7 wins?
7 wins, and they
7
lost.
Wins.
They lost 6 straight. They were 7-4 at one point in the season. They lost 6 straight
with a bad quarterback.
Now
we all agree they have a trash quarterback, but you still have to work to build that chemistry. And here's the other thing: when we gonna see the real Aaron Rodgers? Because right now I don't know who that guy is. I don't know.
Well, change of scenery.
He getting money back.
He changed the scenery.
Calling plays for the backup quarterback. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you?
He's trying to build camaraderie with his team.
Nothing.
Trying to build a team with Green Bay.
And Green Bay paid him more money, and he gave Green Bay no love. So I don't know who that guy is, man. So hey, when you shake his hand, man, check your rings, check your watch, check your ring, check your watch.
All right, man. Let's go and wrap this thing up. Wow. Like I said earlier to our listeners out there, let us know what you think, man. You give us your list. And you tell us where we were wrong. I know you got a lot to say about Phil and Don's picks. I mean,
tell Marv when he was wrong.
But I know you love my picks. So just let us know. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.